ground to ensure your release. You must not despair. We are not like the others. We are different. We are the indigenous people of Biafra. Also, we do not run away when we hear the cry of our own brethren. That is why we march forward relentlessly in pursuit of what is right. And that same thing is the restoration of Biafra. This is Radio Biafra. I continue to welcome you. The number, once again, I remind you, please endeavor to write this down. The number for you to call should you wish to participate in our programming is +1 868 766 2084. I repeat, +1 868 766 2084. This is Radio Biafra. We are uniting the children of God, bringing them together under one umbrella, under one pursuit, to go and resurrect their country from the ashes of ignominious defeat, from the ashes of degradation, from the ashes of humiliation, from the ashes of subjugation, from these very ashes that even the saboteurs within us have condemned and consigned our future to. We are here to resurrect it because Biafra cannot die. Before we were born, before we even thought of existing on this very earth, Biafra existed. Therefore, it is our duty, it is incumbent upon this very generation to uphold that very sanctified land, that very entity that is the kingdom of God upon this very earth, that place that is blessed by Chukwu Abiyama, the people that answer Umuchukwu, the people that answer Chidebere, the people that will always answer Som Tochukwu. These are the names that belong to only those that have been chosen to serve the Almighty God and nothing else. And that is exactly what we want to do. We want to go back to our land to serve the Almighty God without fear and without favor. Every prayer we offer to the Most High God, Chukwu Abiyama, is not being accepted because we are sojourners in foreign lands. We must go back to where we come from. We have not done anything wrong. The only offense we have committed is to exist as a people. Nobody can come from Hausa land and say that we have offended them. Nobody can come from Yoruba land and say that this is what we have done to jeopardize or to put in danger the national integrity of the abominable and damnable zoological republic. But yet they chase us, yet they kill us, yet they make us homeless, yet they burn our businesses. And I keep asking myself, why? Why do they hate us so much? Is it because of hard work? Is it because we are blessed by Chukwu Abiyama? Is it because we are learned? Is it because we go to school? Is it because we pride family above everything else? Is it because we take care of our own? What is it about us that will lead Hausa Fulani people to go on a killing spree, to rampage and to kill us? And why is humanity quiet? Why are they keeping quiet as we are being slaughtered? Somebody must tell us this thing one day. They must provide answers. And for those of you calling, our line is not yet open. This is Radio Biafra. And when it opens, the number for you to call, I will announce it. I will let you know when to call. That will be after our news headlines presentation and accompanying summary. That this is Radio Biafra. The number is +1 868 766 2084 +1 868 766 2084. This is Radio Biafra. We are coming to you live and direct from Trinidad and Tobago in the Caribbean, a place that our people were emptied to work for the British, to work for the white man. They came to this place to humiliate. They came to this place to subjugate. They came here to degrade our minds so that we don't think of ourselves as human beings. And rather, unfortunately, we have seemed in ourselves through our conduct and mannerism to have perpetuated that very notion which they indoctrinated into our brains. We must seek to remove ourselves from it. That is why we are here. That is why we have Radio Biafra. We must continue as we go ahead this very morning to bring you our news headlines and accompanying news summary. Wherever you are, we welcome you. This is Radio Biafra. There is a particular piece of news we did not do justice to yesterday, I must say, because the time here now is about 20 minutes past 2 a.m. in the morning, and we have not slept since yesterday. We are continuing. Maybe after this program, Chukwu Abiyama will find us worthy to be granted some hours, few hours of sleep before we continue with our marathon meetings that we have lined up for today as well. This is Radio Biafra. We welcome you. As we are welcoming you, you must welcome other people as well by asking them to go to radiobiafra.co, by asking them to download Radio Biafra app, by asking them to go to TuneIn, by asking them to go to Radio First, by asking them to install satellites where they are. Radio Biafra is on satellite, the only indigenous broadcaster funded by the public able to do so. Nobody has been able to do this apart from Radio Biafra, because Chukwu Abiyama is with us. Because Chukwu Abiyama, only He, the Most High God, whom every praise, every honor, every adoration, every uplifting of name, all glory and honor belongs to the Most High God, Chukwu Abiyama, because only He determined that we should come. Man did not call us to do this very work. Only Chukwu Abiyama did. That is why even those who are not engineers, they were made engineers overnight. Like Ucheme, for those who are not natural commentators, like Barrister Imam Mezu, they were made so overnight. Those who are not experts in social media, those who are not experts at organizing people, they came forward to do so because Chukwu Abiyama is with us. Because Chukwu Abiyama has ordained this very mission. That is why anything we touch turns into gold. That is why anywhere we go to, the doors open for us. Not by any special thing that we are doing ourselves, but because Chukwu Abiyama is with us, because we are His children, beloved of Him. That is why He must restore us to our glory, because we have come back to Him, recognizing this very fact that it is recorded in Exodus chapter 20 that only Chukwu Abiyama is God and worthy to be praised. It's a very simple trick. Go to the American currency, you will see it, in God we trust. They did not trust in any other person. They said in God we trust. That tells you something. Anybody that puts their hope in Chukwu Abiyama, you can never ever be let down. We want to prove it to the whole world. That is why when Biafra comes, we shall dedicate that very place. We shall dedicate that country to the glory and the praise of Chukwu Abiyama forever and ever. Because we are His children. There is none like us, and we must maintain that very advantage. We welcome you. We are reporting that gunmen have killed 15 people in Rivers. That is our signature headline as at yesterday. We are carrying it into today because it is monumental in its gravity. Gunmen kill 15 in Rivers. Our people must be very, very alert to that. We are reporting again also that Boko Haram terrorists, they have bombed yet more churches in Borno. Says Hawu headquarters is next target. They are killing us. They are decimating us. They are burning churches all over the place, and the world must be reminded of it. They are killing Christians, and who are the Christians? They are Biafran people. Yorubas are not Christians. They are majority Muslim in Yoruba land. Most of you don't know that. They are majority Muslim, yet they control Anglican Church, yet they control the Catholic Church, everything they control, including Pentecostal churches, because we are not organized enough to understand that we should not have anything to do with those people. They are there. They are half Muslim, half Christian, the only people who are homogeneously Christian, the only people that reside in the Mohammedan Emirates of the North are we Biafrans. That is why we are being killed. That is why we are the ones being singled out and massacred in large numbers when CNN and BBC keep quiet. They keep quiet because the children of God are being killed. And that is not fair. It is not proper. It is not right. We are also reporting who wants Buhari dead. Dr. Obo, desperate to clear his name, as he has now petitioned the Directorate of State Security, or whatever, Department of State Security, whatever they call it, DSS, those same people whose forte is to arrest innocent people. Boko Haram terrorist war claimed 631 lives in July, 4,749. These are the official figures in the first 7 months of 2014. These are the official figures. Imagine what the unofficial true figures are. It runs into thousands upon thousands, even tens of thousands. Ebola alert as the zoo stops the transportation of corpses. Most of you don't know they even import corpses into the zoo. They import dead bodies into the zoo. They have stopped the importation of corpses into the zoo following the Ebola alert. We are also reporting on this very day that Boko Haram terrorists, the military have traced the explosive they used to a Chinese factory in the Cameroon. We would not like to think that the Chinese factory in the Cameroon is just there to produce armaments for Boko Haram, but they are going forward, carrying out their work. We must admire them for their bravery. We must admire them for their consistency, and that is what we should seek to emulate. We must meet them in battle. Biafra must be forged in battle, not on any negotiating table. We are not doing anything with negotiations. All we are asking for is two types of people to emerge. Either you support what we are doing, or you volunteer yourself to serve your country. One of the two you must do. This is Radio Biafra. We must now go on to bring you the news in greater detail. It pains my heart. It doesn't give me joy to report that at least 15 persons were feared killed in Ogba, Egbema, Ndoni local government areas of Rivers State by unknown gunmen. This is in Rivers State. It is very, very poignant that they have selected that same place called Egbema. We have Egbema in Imo State. We have Egbema in Delta. We have Egbema in Rivers, and people are telling me that are Rivers people coming? Are they Igbo or not? The same Hausa people that they were running to, the same Hausa people that lied and deceived them and told them that Igbo man is their problem, they have come today to Rivers State to come and wreak havoc. They have killed a lot of people. That was yesterday, hasn't you heard? They have killed people. The gunmen, numbering about 12, stormed 7 communities in the local government area and opened fire on unsuspecting persons. You will not hear them reporting it. You will hear them dampen it down, fizzle it away, and shelve it so that nobody will know what is happening. But this is Radio Biafra. We'll report what is happening. We are telling you that the same 400 people that were accosted, stopped, and detained at Okwa, we are going into Rivers to carry out exactly this type of operation. They are coming for their oil. You said the oil is what you want. They are now going to prove to you that the oil belongs to them. Without Biafra, you will be overrun. We told them, I told Asare Dokubo, without Biafra, you will be overrun. They have opened that very phase, and you cannot stop them. You cannot stop them. They are coming. Only Biafra can save us. If we don't rally round around Biafra, then we are finished. That is why we do what we do. That is why we are persistent. That is why we are determined. That is why we are relentless. That is why we move forward and not backwards. That is why we are here without fear before our enemies. That's what we're asking for may be due to us, which is our freedom. These gunmen came, it was gathered. They were all armed with AK-47 rifles. They rode into the area with 6 motorcycles and operated from 9 p.m. on Wednesday till the early hours of Thursday. A source in the area told a correspondent that while 3 persons were shot dead in Ede, one of the communities in the area, 1 person lost his life in Obite. In Egite community, 2 persons were killed by the gunmen while 2 others were injured. What we are telling you is that Hausa Fulani people came down to Rivers State to come and kill them. That is the news we are bringing to you. They said Igbo man is the problem. I don't know if some of you can recall that not too long ago, I said that the beginning, what they started with cancer, what they will finish with the rest. By the time Hausa Fulani finishes dealing with these people, they will regret the day they betrayed Biafra. They will regret it. Have we killed you before? Can you not see that Hausa Fulani people have now come to kill you in broad daylight? They come with their motorcycles and their guns. They shoot you and you die off. They told you an Igbo man is your problem. Now nature has revealed to you karma, and the law of retributive justice is making it apparent to you that your enemy is Hausa Fulani Boko Haram Islam. They are your enemy, supported and abated by the conspiratorial and duplicitous Yoruba people. It's clear for all to see. Now, what I say to people in Rivers State, we told you people, so they will come after you and they will slaughter you, they will kill you. What can you do about it? Nothing. If you attempt to declare any state that is not Biafra, you will be overrun. Only Biafra can save everybody. Without Biafra, we're all dead. As simple as that. You think these guys are joking? Look at the modus operandi of ISIS. Look at the way they operate. Look at their isolation, conquest, and decapitation. The same method they're using in Iraq and in Syria is what Boko Haram is bringing to the so-called Niger Delta. Who can stop them? Who can stop them? Nobody can. Apart from us. Only we Biafrans can. It is no longer time to issue press release or to give statement to a useless Yoruba paper. Now is the time for action. What are they going to do? If you cannot use your weapons, you give it to us. Give it to us, you see what we'll do with it. If you can't use your weapons you claim you have, you give it to us and see what shall become of them. Boko Haram, they have come in, haven't they? They are in River State killing people in a place called Ebema. They say they are not, we are not Igbo, but we are Ebema. There is Ebema in Ohaji. There is Ebema also in Delta. Who are they then? Iberibe warrior. People are mad. We told you, all that south. The more southern you get, the more into the sea they're pushing you into. What is happening now then? Who is coming to kill you? I am asking people that say they're from rivers. Who are the people now killing you, my dear brothers and sisters in River State? Any Igbo man with motorcycle shooting you dead? Any Igbo man with AK-47? Do you see what stupidity does to people? You listen to Yoruba, you listen to lies being fed to you. You forgot and abandoned who your real enemies are. You abandoned facing them. You jettisoned the opportunity to confront them. They lied to you. Look at them today coming to kill you. Shame on all of you. In your next life, if they show you your brother, you will say, that indeed is my brother. And you run to them. Now you know. Is Yoruba coming to save you? No, now. It is that same Igbo people that will come to save you. Isn't it funny? How's that? They have come now to kill you. Who is going to save you? Is it the middle belt or the upper belt or the lower belt? Which belt will save you now? Nobody will save you. It is that same Igbo people that you abandoned, the same Igbo people that you lied against, the same Igbo people that you told the world that you are not related to. They are the ones that will come to save you. That is all. Because we are one. That is why we will save you. If on your own you cannot match Boko Haram, you can never match them. On your own you are finished. Only on the pages of newspapers, that is where it ends. You cannot meet them in battle. You can't. If you confront them, they will run you over. They are in Ebema killing people. I will continue to read this news. That is our signature headline from yesterday till today. To remind everybody, the so-called minority, we are from the riverine area. We are minority. We are not Biafra. Cheers, I go down. It's now clear to everybody. They are coming to slaughter you. You think British will save you? You are in for a one almighty shock of your life. You think they will save you? No, they can't. Only those same Igbo people you abandoned, they are the ones capable of saving you. Or else you'll be massacred. Very simple. Go and ask one man called Cancer Wiwa. He's in hell now with Satan, dining. He say he's from Ogoni people. When he should have said, I come from Ohafia, saying I'm Ogoni. Where is he today? After all the abandoned properties, after all the stolen properties that you stole, Boko Haram has come to kill you. Only that same Igbo man can save you, unfortunately. And we will save you because you are our brothers. We can't abandon you. As treacherous as some of you were, we can't abandon you. This is Radio Biafra. It's very good. All those lies. You know one thing about lies in life? It never lasts long. After a while, it will be exposed. That is what I say to all of them being funded by Rojas Okorocha, running about saying we are Biafra. I'm in court. I'm in lower court. I'm in high court. I'm in Supreme Court or Bonkum. One day, the same way today that the idiocy and lunacy of those of them that say they are from South, from Niger Delta, the same way that Boko Haram is opening them up today in Ebema, in River State, that is how they will be exposed. Okwase lies can never last for long, and that is why they keep hiding. That is why if you ask them to come out, ask somebody from this place saying I'm a riverine minority, ask them to come out to debate. What has an Igbo man done to you before? They will run away. They can never debate it. No, you dominate me. Give me an example of an instance where you were dominated by an Igbo person. They can never show you. So you're telling me that domination is owning a house. But some of you own houses in America. Are you dominating America? Don't you own houses in London? Some of you use your oil pipeline money to go and buy houses in Europe. Some of you build universities in other African countries. Are you dominating them? The same thing you're doing abroad is what your own flesh and blood came to Port Harcourt to do. To build houses to take advantage of which is natural. People clutter where there is economic activity. It's only natural. If you begin to park trailer in your village, you will see people selling pure water coming to sell at where the trailer park. It's only natural. People congregate around economic activity. That is why I went to Port Harcourt and built it. And they said, we are Igbo. We are dominating us. Where is Yoruba today? The same Yoruba that deceived you. Where are they? Are they coming to save you? Where are they? They bombed Yoruba land. OPC said, you can't do this thing here. If you come here with it, where are they today? Have you heard them again talk again? The answer is no, because Yorubas are natural cowards. Before Boko Haram hit them, they were talking, we will do this, we will do it. Now they have been struck. Where are you then? You can't see them, Yoruba cowards. This so-called South-South or South-South-South, whatever bunk committees, rubbish. You thought Yoruba will come to your rescue. Yoruba themselves are cowards, they cannot fight. The only people capable of fighting are the same Igbo people you said is your problem, which is a lie. There was never a time they were your problem. They are your flesh and your own blood. You abandoned them. Now Hausa have come for you. What are you going to do? You will still run to us to come and save you. This is Radio Biafra. Will continue to report this very news. The source told a correspondent that 4 persons were shot at close range in a Gita community, while one also died in Obi Osimiri community during the raid. In Akapta community, the gunmen killed 1 person and an undisclosed number of people were injured. So far, 15 persons were killed during the night raid by the unknown gunmen. They began their operation at about 9 p.m. on Wednesday night till early Tuesday morning. As I speak with you, some of our people we are still injured and in the hospital. The source from Egi clan in Ogba, Egbema Ndoni added. Egbema, you say you're not Igbo. Iberibe is a disease. Ignorance is a disease. The worst disease of its kind is ignorance. The amount of ignorance coming from the so-called South-South is pulsating. Ignorance. They don't have any brain. Ignorance. You say you're not Igbo now. Now we will know who is Igbo and who is not. The same Hausa came to you and lied to you. Ojukwu told you, pleaded with you that they are deceiving you. You said, no, I like Hausa. They defend our interests better. You joined MPN after the war, didn't you? In 1979, you voted for Shagari. You said, no, Hausa, our interest with Hausa. Now they have come to kill you, my dear. They have come and they will kill you unless we come to your rescue. Don't you know that had some notable Igbo men spoken like Ojukwu that said that we would have been alive today? But we allowed him to die. So in his next life, he will not be a traitor to his own people. They are mad lunatics. They are feeding on stolen proceeds from criminality. In any other place in the world, they will charge all of them with obtaining by tricks. You went and stole properties that did not belong to you. You don't know there's something called karma, the law of karma, retributive justice. It has come now. Let's see what you're going to do. This is Radio Biafra. Boko Haram terrorists are bombing churches in Borno. No fewer than 5 churches in Kwajafa, Teshan, Ajade, and other communities in Hawu local government area of Borno State were on Wednesday set ablaze by suspected Boko Haram terrorists. Hawu, a predominantly Christian community in southern part of the state, shares local boundary with Garikida, I think it's called. Garikida town of Adamawa State, which came under attack by some group of insurgents last Sunday, killing 2 soldiers and 3 civilians with the setting ablaze of police station. Her wool is about 30 kilometers to Biu local government area and 220 kilometers drive from Maiduguri, the state capital, which is witnessing series of attacks by terrorists suspected to have formed their camps around Zor, Bela Chiroma, and Kwajafa hills and valleys. It is continuing the same brand of attack, either with Hilux vans or with motorcycles. They go to the village. The 300 travelers, Hausa. I thought before, when a Hausa person is traveling, they travel with cattle. I don't know, they now go with the highest buses. They came and they were stopped. Had those 400 people gotten into River State, they would have leveled it by now. Only Chukwu Abiyama saved them. Only Chukwu Abiyama made it possible for them to be saved. Had those people gotten into River State, people would have been dead. The few that they gave 20,000 to go back to the north, they came back now with motorcycle. They used it to buy motorcycle, and they came back, and they have sprayed and slaughtered 15 people. Where is the police? Clear, park very well, police, park clear, park well. Where were you when people were being killed at Ebema? You were nowhere to be found. I like it, to be honest with you, so that I can now look at those of them from River State in the eye and say, tell me who is dominating you now. Is it an Igbo man selling building materials or car spare parts? Or the Hausa man that came down with his AK-47 to kill you? Who is dominating you? People who don't understand English language. There you dominate us. Mad people. The military has traced some of the explosives being used by Boko Haram female suicide bombers to a Chinese factory, which was seized some weeks ago by the sect. Also, preliminary findings revealed that some of the teenage bombers were not aware that they were on a suicide mission. It was learned that most of the girls were lured on errands without knowing the import of their mission. But there were feelers last night that the Zoological Republic's government may direct the military to wage a full-scale battle against the sect in Sambisa Forest before the December deadline given by the National Council of State. According to a military source who spoke in confidence, the military and other security agencies have started probing the increase in suicide bombings by Boko Haram and sources of the improvised explosive device, which were mostly remote controlled. Oh, they have. I don't know that a Hausa person can operate a remote control, but there you go now. From driving cattle to operating a remote control bomb. That's a serious advancement. A very big leap of advancement. I never knew. From driving cattle, now they are assembling bombs. They have come of age. They've arrived. The war, according to official figures, have claimed 631 lives in July alone. 4,745 in the first 7 months of 2014, making these people the deadliest anywhere in the world. That is going by official figures. But we know that at least this 631 that died last month was exclusively in connection with Boko Haram terror campaign in the zoo, while 4,749 lives have been lost to the needless war in the past 7 months. Because the zoo is a fraud. Everybody is a fraud, including the presidency of Goodluck Jonathan. Everything is fraudulent. An average Nigerian is a fraud, is an embodiment of fraud. Everything is not as it seems to you. Nigeria should not have existed. There is no country called Nigeria. It was a figment of an imagination of a British woman, named by a woman. Men are not ashamed of themselves. A woman got up one drunken morning after partying at night, said, named you Nigeria, and you're jumping up and down saying you're proud to be a Nigerian. How shameful can you be? How shameless can you become, black people from Africa? Don't you people have shame? There is no honor, there is no pride. Don't you have pride in you? There is no pride whatsoever. You were named by a woman. No wonder every manner of calamity is befalling you people. Lives are being lost. Everybody being killed is as a result of the meddling, the involvement of the British. Their blood is on the head of the British government. They are the ones responsible for this mayhem, for this carnage, for this abominable loss of lives. You cannot begin to count. These are their official figures. Do you know what the unofficial figures read? Do you know how many they have killed? Look at the way they are downplaying this very assault in Ebema, in River State. Killing of people. They won't report it. At the same way that Yorubas were hiding and saying, oh no, it was a gas cylinder that exploded. The same way some fools in Igbo land are going and say, oh no, it's nothing, it's a small fire and people were running. The Boko Haram, they have come. You give us help to go and buy weapons and let us, so you are wasting our time. We don't want to be on the air talking. We want to go to war. We need guns and bullets to do it. We don't want to try the same garbage that was done in 67. You go and get a wooden gun. You go and get a stick and you shape it like a gun and you're doing drill and parade with it. That is rubbish. We need proper weapons to go and before we commit men to battle. They will go to that battle, they will come back and they'll be victorious. Or we will go to battle and come back. I hasten to add, because I'll be returning to Enugu in the next few weeks. This is Radio Biafra. The group, in a statement signed by Emeka Umagbalasi, the chairman and head of the publicity desk of this useless and other toothless, meaningless citizens group of human rights. Rubbish. You're doing human rights where there is a roadblock every 5 seconds. There's a roadblock. You're doing human rights. You are studying law in a place that is lawless. That is the worst contradiction of its kind I have ever come across, if there was one. How can you be studying law in a place that is lawless? How is that possible? I ask. And I say to them, all those soldiers, as I told you yesterday, the person that is your problem is your Oga at the top or the Oga below. The best thing a Nigerian soldier can do is to turn your gun against your Oga and kill him. All those governors, you can assassinate them in one go, in one day. Then you will see that your life will be far more improved. They are the ones with the problems. Go and look at your children. You're a soldier now, you're a policeman. Your job is to go and arrest human rights activists. Your job is to go and arrest those speaking the truth. Can't you see how foolish you are? Go to your village and look at your dying parents and see their state and condition. Go back to your gas house and see the children playing with iPad. Does either of your children know what an iPad is? Or game console? Mosquito is eating you up. You are suffering and dying from malaria and typhoid and from every other disease known to man. You are standing outside. You're not sleeping. You are guarding your Oga and the wife or the concubines. They are sleeping, having fun with the children, playing on iPad, watching MTV, and you're outside on the gate with a gun, slumping over it and sleeping. Your own children are sleeping on a mat in the barracks, and you say you're a human being. Can't you see how foolish you are? Can you not see how hopeless you are? You're guarding a fellow man, guarding the children who are now holidaying abroad because this is summer now. Daddy has to send them to London or send them to America to go and holiday. How about your own children? Where are they holidaying? No, they are busy selling pure water. But you're busy guarding a guy with a gun. Can't you see that you're foolish? Turn that gun against the idiot and shoot him dead. That's the best thing you can do. That is the best thing you would have ever have done in your useless lives. You're a soldier on the street guarding somebody. You're a soldier, mobile policeman. You're guarding somebody. When you went to go and train as a soldier? Those of you that came to Sandhurst, at Sandhurst they taught you that the job of a soldier is to provide escort. Is that your job? Turn that gun against the governor, the senator. Shoot them dead. Kill them off. They are your problem. Their own children are indoors. Don't you know anyway? Some of you don't know what iPad is or game console. Go and have a peep through the window. Go to your gas house, peep through the window. You see the children playing with their gadgets. Driver taking them to shopping mall built by P2B. They are all shopping and traveling abroad. How about your own children? If they get into a airplane, won't the airplane take off? Turn that gun against them and shoot them dead. That's the best thing you could ever have done in your life. This is Radio Biafra. Will continue. Here we preach the truth without fear. Ezioku, truth. Who are the problems in the zoo? Are they not the same idiots as politicians' elite? The only place that you become an elite by stealing. If you go and commit fraud and steal, you now become part of the elite. That is your passport to elitism. Is when you were in charge of a ministry, how much did you steal? That is what makes you a man. Because in the zoo, people don't honor hard work. They don't know. No, hard work doesn't. Is how much money have you stolen from poor, defenseless people? How many people have you rendered destitute? That is what matters. This is Radio Biafra. We speak the truth. We preach it. It's a gospel. We preach it here. If your brother, your sister is carrying a gun this morning in the zoo, phone them and tell them to kill their oga. You will see that things will be better for them. They are the ones causing the problems. They sit in their fat air-conditioned office and say, oh, Nigeria must be maintained as one. We must try and keep Nigeria as one. Who created Nigeria? A little girl, Flora Shaw. A girl, not even we're even giving Lugard credit. It's a girl that named you Nigeria. Flora Shaw is her name. Maybe some of you will be overcome by shame that you will reconsider. You will reconsider it. Go to London and tell them that you want to name them Olokoro or Bakala, and you see what they will do to you. They will think you've gone mad. But somebody came to your village and renamed you and called you, wiped away thousands of years of history and named you Nigeria, and you accepted it. What a shame. What a ridiculous shame that is. That is the news we are presenting today. This is Radio Biafra on this very I can't say beautiful morning because I cannot see outside. Everywhere is dark around here. The time here now is to 3 in the morning, exactly 9 minutes to 3 a.m. in the morning. It is 9 minutes to 8 a.m. in my beloved Biafra land, the sceptered land of Biafra, the holy land of Biafra. It is the same time in London as well, and we welcome you wherever you are. We have a caller on the line. The caller on the phone, can you hear me?
Good morning, sir. I can hear you, sir.
Please go ahead. The world is listening. Your name and where you're calling from?
Director, my name is Edwin. I'm calling from Benin State. I'm from Ebony State on the local government in Biafra land.
Please go ahead. Go ahead. We are listening. Go ahead.
The Almighty God will bless you for the work we are doing for the Biafra.
He said,
because Biafra will give you strength until we get our goal.
He said.
So, Director, I have been trying to connect since the day you are in the United States. I tried the number, but the people that I called are much. I couldn't get through. In fact, since I started listening to over a month now, it has made me, the Radio Biafra have made me to provoke. If I have my way, I will stay with you. In fact, I will burn the zoo by myself, but I can't do it, so I don't have my way. Director, since I have been waiting, I have been going out to evangelize. We meet a lot of us that even here in Benin State, we are evangelizing. Only that the people that is our problem is those rich men, even in the so-called Igbos. They don't want to listen to the message because they thought that they think that they have everything. That is the reason why they can't go after this. Concerning the news, I want to make a point concerning the news that you give about the rivers or what is happening to the disease. But I just want to say what they are saying, what is time to pay back. Paying them back what they did to the Biafra during the war. That is what happened to the River State now.
Of course,
I'm happy for that. More killing is coming upon them. This is just the beginning. Until they will realize they know where they come from. They know that we are not their problem. Because of we Igbos, we have never cheated anybody. We have never killed anybody. We have never maltreated anybody injured in the so-called disease. We stayed, they turn around. And we that are most defeated people on this earth, the whole earth, or let me say the whole disease, we have become the people that are used as a slaughter goat. Anytime they like, they will slaughter us. They kill us in the north. They do everything, even in our own place. I just want to say, they will continue killing them. They will realize, know that the way they belong, they're not supposed to belong there. And they will come back to us. Because of the only Biafra can save every human being in this disease. That's just the comment that I want to make. I already said the other day that I don't get myself, I will sacrifice myself to the Biafra, even to the world. I'm ready to go in anything. Even though if I can see anything and die, and way bad I will get Biafra, I'm okay. What I'm feeling for those on outside, because we already know that the people in this Nigeria, they can't help us. They can't help us. Our hope only for them. Those are our brothers in outside. Please, let them give us the weapon.
They will. That's what we're asking for. And they'll give it to us. Thank you very much for calling, my dear brother. Thank you very, very much. This is Radio Biafra, the caller on the phone. Can you hear me? Our Skype line is also open. Simply Radio Biafra. Our Skype line is open.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Your name, please. Your name?
My name is Chidimma Uduku. I'm from Umudiom.
And where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Cotonou.
Thank you very much. Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
Thank you very much for what you are doing for us. God will bless you for me.
There we go. Thank you very much. Thank you.
God will
Thank
bless
you.
you for me because you are trying so much. Because I hearing what you are doing. Yes, I wanted to connect people. But they have a Biafran community here in Cotonou. So I want to reach them. When I reach them, I will let you know my plan.
Wonderful.
I said the people that have blessed you for what they are doing for us.
He said.
Concerning the don't happen for everyone. That is the beginning. The other thought some of them come and united with us and fight this battle. May God bless you.
And you too, my dear brother. Thank you very, very much. People are asking us to go and beg everybody. Oh, go and beg them. We must. No, Boko Haram will drive them to us. When they see the fear of Boko Haram, they will run to us. We are the only ones that can defend them. That same mouth they used to say that Igbos are dominating, they will use it to confess. They will say that Igbos are their own brothers, flesh and blood. They will confess that they themselves are Igbos. People, they write it on a piece of paper. Anything we tell you, write it down. Then when it happens, you go and tick it off and say this one has happened again. They will confess and say they made a mistake. We're not going to beg anybody. Beg them for what? There is a breaking news. Most of you don't know that, but there is breaking news. And I must read it out. This is breaking news on this very day. Akwa Ibom State is being targeted. Boko Haram, I'll read the news. It's been over by Punch. The Akwa Ibom State government said it has received text messages from Boko Haram terrorist group threatening to attack public places in the state. Akwa Ibom State is our own. Akwa Ibom is part of us. I have a soft spot for Akwa Ibom. All the rest can go to hell if they want to go. That's their business. Akwa Ibom is important to us because they are very, very close to us. The closest flesh and blood we have is Akwa Ibom. Akwa Ibom means a branch of Igbo. Kwa Igbo, that's what it is. Branch of Igbo. That's the meaning of Kwa Igbo. They are a part of us. Living up to their name, Ibibio. Ibonta, that's their real name. They are threatening them. The Akwa Ibom state government said it had received text messages from the Boko Haram terrorist group threatening to attack public places in the state. This is following the attack in Ebema. They have struck River State. They are coming to Akwa Ibom. A statement issued on Friday evening by the State Commissioner for Information and Communications, Mr. Nieken Omana, said the public places targeted include churches, markets, and schools, among others. Omana advised members of the public to be security conscious and be extra vigilant by reporting suspicious movements to security personnel for immediate action. He assured residents of their safety, saying government had directed security agencies to step up surveillance to prevent likely attack on the state. Omana urged residents to go about their legitimate businesses as government was poised to sustain the peace being enjoyed in the state. The state government, however, frowned at the re-emergence of activities of commercial motorcyclists in Uyo Metropolis despite the existing ban on the operations. They have come. Boko Haram is going to. Thank you very much, our dear brother. Okay. This tip me. Okay, Nwachif, what's your surname here? Okay, Nwachif, Hugh, what is your surname? Azike, thank you very much for that piece of news. This is Radio Biafra, and our lines are open. Our lines are open. Skype is open. Our Viber is open. So also is the telephone line. If you are joining us for the very first time, we are welcoming you to the phenomenon that is Radio Biafra. We are formidable. Our formidability derives from the fact that we are in over 88 countries of the world and counting. In all those places, we have Biafrans who are listening to Radio Biafra. The number to call is +1 868 766 2084. I repeat, +1 868 766 2084 rather. And our Skype line is also open. I don't know why our Skype is not going. For some reason, for some strange reason, I cannot see it here. It is not functioning as it should. I don't know what is happening to it. I don't know if it is clogging up. I do not and cannot fathom what is going on. This is Radio Biafra, and we're welcoming you wherever you are. The time here now is 3 a.m. in the morning. It is 8 a.m. in our beloved Biafra land. It is 8 a.m. in London as well. This is Radio Biafra, and we welcome you. The number once again for the studios here in Trinidad and Tobago is +1 868 766 2820. I keep saying 2084. I repeat, +1 868 766 2084. This is Radio Biafra. We are coming to you live on this very day, the second day of August, I must say. July is gone. We are now in August, second day of August in the year of our Lord 2014. This is Radio Biafra. We welcome your calls from all over the world. We can see the problem with Skype. It is correcting itself. This is Radio Biafra. The caller on the phone. If you can hear me, your name and where you are, please. Your name and where you are.
Yeah, my name is Robinson Gabriel Opara from Malaysia.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I am listening. Yeah, I am very, very obliged to be one of the callers today. I thank you very much. I pray that God will always bless you for the good work you have started for the great Biafra. I am very, very happy the way you are doing all these programs. Well, sometimes me and my friend here, Kingsley the Wike, we always pray that God will give you more energy, because it's not an easy job. What you are doing for us, you are the God sent. And I pray, and my prayer goes to you this morning, because I don't know what.
The line is gone. I have every reason to believe that our Skype line, that something is wrong with it. I hope that Skype, they have not taken a bribe from Goodluck Jonathan to stop our Skype calls from coming in. We know the whole world listens to Radio Biafra. They know that getting hold of us via Skype is important. I don't know if Jonathan, as usual, has taken part of the $300 million that he voted to fight Radio Biafra to go and give to Skype. I am looking at Skype here. There is no activity. There is nobody who is online, because normally when we look on our screens, we see that people are online. Something is fishy. Something is happening. I don't know what it is. Something is happening to our Skype line, and I need to know what it is ASAP. UTM4, can you investigate? Find out from Skype what in the name of Chukwu Abiama is going on. We want to know why our Skype is not working. This is ridiculous. It's unacceptable. Radio Biafra Skype is not working. If anybody can get through, they should please try and let us know. We are transmitting live and direct from Trinidad and Tobago here in the Caribbean. This is Radio Biafra. It seems to me that we only have two avenues left. There is Viber, and we also have the main line itself, which is +1 868 766 2084 plus 1-868-766-2084. I do not know. I cannot understand for the life of me. I think it's going to come back now. I think we are now beginning to observe people. The line is still freezing. Our Skype is also, it keeps freezing. But as soon as it is free, we shall, of course, it's better now. It's better now. We are back on Skype. Maybe we have said it and they have listened to us. Our Skype is now functioning once again. This is Radio Biafra. We welcome you. On a day we are reporting the killing of our people in Ebema in Rivers State. They went there in their motorcycles. They went there with their AK-47 assault rifles and they killed a lot of our people. And what are we going to do about it? That is the big question. We want them to come to us and say that we have been attacked. Once they say that, we will be able to arrange ourselves, so to speak, to be able to go there and try and stop them. But we cannot stop them with bare hands. We just can't stop them with prayer alone. We are going to stop them with something, and that thing is weapons, and we need them very, very fast. This is Radio Biafra, the caller on the phone. If you can hear me, your name and where you are, please.
Hello, this is Shima Oyema. I'm calling from the Benin Republic.
From the Republic, please go ahead. The world is listening. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm just hearing what you people are doing. I've been trying to connect since almost some months. It's not possible. The last 3 days, I called our sister, Ebere Chukwu and Bob, because I've been asking to know where the coordinator in the Republic is. Does not find me. So you have told me to start one. Yeah, I'm saying. So I'm trying to coordinate some people. Today I have tried to see how I can even share the circular to them for our meeting tomorrow. I don't know. I just want to know how am I going to do it.
It's very easy.
Hello?
Can you arrange some people to listen to Radio Biafra with you? That is how you start. Get some people to listen to Radio Biafra with you. After that, you ask them, what do you make of what we have just heard? How can we support what is going on? That is how you start. Okay?
All right.
Thank you very much. That is how you start.
Okay.
Yes. All you need to do is to assemble people together, listen to Radio Biafra once or twice, ask them, how do you want us to contribute or to participate in what is happening? They will give you their ideas. We are also on Facebook. There are Biafrans in Benin Republic also on Facebook. You go there and join them as well. Since you have been given the authority to organize, go out, go to Igbo meetings, go to the nearest embassy that you have there, ask them for a list of every organization there, write to them, tell them there is a family meeting going on and that they should come and join you. And that is all you need to do. Okay? Thank you very much. Thank you. This is Radio Biafra. We have another caller on the line, on the phone to be precise. Your name and where you are, please.
Please, Director, good day.
Good morning to you.
I'm calling you from Malaysia. I'm Chiku. Yeah, good morning here. Good morning.
Go ahead. Morning.
Yeah, Director, I'm calling you from Malaysia.
Thank you very much, but please turn your system down. I beg you to turn your system down. We can hear it from here. Okay. I'm all the way in Trinidad and Tobago and I can hear your system. Go ahead, please. Turn it down and go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear. Go ahead.
Thank you, Director. I'm Chukwu Namsochi. I'm from Imo State. Over there.
Thank you.
That's perfect. And foremost, I would like to thank you for the incredible work you've been doing for the people of Biafra. And I would like to say thanks again. Please, if there is anything, because I'm getting pissed about what Boko Haram and what is happening in Nigeria. Despite the fact that I don't live in Nigeria, I believe there are people who are there in Nigeria who are going through this pain every day by day. And the thing is pissing me off. If there is anything, any help, whatever thing that I can do to support Biafra, I am solidly behind Biafra. Hello?
We are listening. Are you part of the family in Malaysia? We are very formidable. Malaysia is the most incredible family we have. Are you part of us in Malaysia?
Yes, although I came in from Nigeria 2 weeks ago, I've been hearing about Biafra and been hearing about But because of what Howard-Sorike did, I find it difficult to believe that this time is for real. But from the look of things, it's for real though. I believe now is real. And there is anything I can do to support Biafra. I am solidly behind Biafra.
Thank you very much. We have a Biafran family in Malaysia. Are you on Facebook?
Yes, I'm on Facebook.
Go to Facebook. You know, in the search field where you look for your friends and your family, go there, you type in Biafrans in Malaysia. Under Radio Biafra, you will see them. You go there and you join them. Our very able coordinator there is Obilo Anthony. Obilo Anthony, you can look for him also on Facebook. He is our coordinator in that very place. And you can, you can also give him a call. You can call Obilo Anthony. If you call Obilo Anthony, they will tell you what to do. They will tell you the nearest meeting. We have many meetings, many meetings there. If you go there, and you will be able to see us. If you go there, you can join us. There are Biafrans all over. If you come to Radio Biafra London on Facebook, we are the largest group of people on Facebook anywhere on this planet. We are formidable. The largest anywhere on the planet. The largest gathering of people in one place discussing an issue is on Radio Biafra London on Facebook. The largest in the world.
Okay, Director.
Banon,
okay, Director.
Please go there. You will see
us. May God continue to bless you. May He give you strength. Please do not give up. Be strong. Your people, we are solidly behind you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
You're welcome, Director. You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And God bless you. Thank you. This is Radio Biafra. We continue to do our work. We continue to do so in the full knowledge that Chukwu Abịama is God. We continue to do so because we remain without fear in the presence of our enemies, because only Chukwu Abịama is worthy to be feared and to be praised. Your name and where you are, the caller on the phone. This is Radio Biafra. Can you hear me? The caller on the phone, can you hear me?
Yes.
Turn your system down. This is Radio Biafra. Your name and where you are. Can you hear me?
My name is Chukwuemeka. Yes. My name is Chukwuemeka.
And where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Niger.
From Niger?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. We are listening. Go ahead.
Yeah. I think it's really better I'm calling.
Oh, brother Jesus. This is Radio Biafra. Yes, go ahead. The world is listening. This is Radio Biafra. Go ahead.
Okay. I thank you for good work you are doing. And here we don't have a meeting of Biafra people, and I want to join them to anything they do to support the movement.
Yes, we also the same situation in Cotonou in Benin Republic. We have a family in Niger Republic. I don't know what is happening. I leave it to the Africa rep to come and clear these things up on the air. I want to know what is happening in the whole of West Africa. What on earth is going on?
No,
I want the head of the director of... Let me finish. I want to finish what I'm saying, please. The head of the Directorate of State, Uchenna Siebu, will ask the Africa representative to come on air this very evening, 7 p.m. broadcast, to give us a list and contact number of every coordinator in West Africa. I'm tired of this thing all the time. People calling and saying they don't know who to speak to. I need a comprehensive list of every coordinator in West Africa and their contact number, all of them, so we can advertise them and stop people running around asking all the time where we are. We don't want that. My brother, can you hear me? Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead, please.
Because here I'm servant here, but I'm listening with the one day my God told me, and since that day my God is not watching it. I'm watching it every day. Even in my handset, and now I'm someone, even though I'm hearing about these people in foreign countries, they never do anything. Even I'm someone here, and they want to do something to support the movement. Even here, I'm someone. If we start the action, even I will go back to Biafra and defend our country. Here, I'm telling some people, I'm someone I can't go there and start it. I'm telling the someone people, but if I tell them, they make me angry. If you have somebody, yes, if you have the ability here, you can inform me. I'll go there and contribute my own. Any amount I have, I can do it. Even the bread, the buy, it's okay. Yeah, that is my suggestion.
Thank you very much, and you have spoken very well. When we hear people who are burning with the desire of patriotism, you can tell. He said he is a servant, which means he's under somebody. But that has not deterred him. His Oga set up the satellite receiver. He is listening to Radio Biafra via the television through the decoder. But the Oga is not listening, but he is listening. He is saying that he's interested, he's listening. Here, I don't know why. Of course, I know why. The reason why Africa is poor is because African people do not like the truth. They don't like it. I know that some of you may be sulking, some of you may be crying over the fate of what befell those of them in Ebema, but I will say they deserve it. In your next life, you would not look at your own flesh and blood and say you are not one. This will happen to all of them. And as I told you, Yoruba's own is coming. Yoruba will be the final people to be punished. And their punishment will last forever and ever. Because they are 50% Muslim, 50% Christians. They are in big mess. Absolute mess. Because this same virulent form of Islam being perpetrated by Boko Haram is coming down to where they come from, and they are going to be affected. Wherever you are, we are welcoming you. This is Radio Biafra. Only heaven knows what is wrong with our Skype. We have not taken not one single Skype call today. That is why we ask you if you want to contact us. And as we said, that somebody is calling. They have released our Skype at last. Let us see if we can take a call. We can still take a call. I'm trying the best I can to see if I can pick a call, but I can't pick a call. I cannot pick it up because the line is congested. Too many people are calling at the same time, it appears to me. I don't know what this is, but we shall try. This is Radio Biafra. Can you hear me? No. They cannot hear me. They cannot hear me. We must try and go back and recap our headlines, but before we do so, let's go to the line. We have a caller on the phone. The call on Skype failed. Your name and where you are. We are Radio Biafra. The caller on the phone, can you hear me? Yes, I'm talking to you. You are the one on the phone. I'm talking to you.
Yeah, good morning, Director. This is I'm calling from Antwerp.
You're calling us from Antwerp in Belgium. Please go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm calling from Antwerp in Belgium. Yes, I'm the newly PRO of Antwerp in Belgium.
Thank you.
May God bless you, my Director. Since you came down here in Belgium and when you finished, then you went back. All those people that came when you were in Belgium, we had our meeting. We informed them. We called all of them, but none of them showed up in our meeting. Then I realized that all those foolish people that talking all the rubbish about what we are doing in Antwerp. Oh, I thought when you are here in Antwerp, they will have stand up and also say they mostly say when you're not around. But now I find that there are a bunch of crazy cowards. They cannot even understand the truth of why Radio Biafra is actually on air. Now I try to find out that most of all these fools, they are actually thinking about what's going on in Nigeria than what's going on among the Biafrans here in Belgium. They even run around They went around when they heard that good luck won election. Yeah, everybody was very parties and stuff like that. I was like asking them then when good luck just started ruling Nigeria, why are you people jumping around that good luck is in power? Then they say it's very people. Okay, now there is something actually going on about Biafran people, and all the Biafran people that live here they are not paying any attention in any situation about things we are doing. I've been fighting these guys. I didn't speak much when we came here. I made them to at least to explain why they don't want to join all things we are doing here in Belgium. Okay, that's about Rocha. I was like telling them that Rocha cannot be involved in the radio Biafra because Rocha is already a very corrupted man in Imo State. Because I thought back in the day that Rocha brought Islam from the backside, and also the same Rocha also going back from the backside to the north, also because he likes doing things from the backside too. I never a time in my life ever trusted any person that rules any part of Biafran land because Rocha Sokoto was a 419 guy back in the days in Lagos. Before the death of Joe Fike in Ecuador, if Joe Fike would have been around by now, not dead, he would have been at least governor of one of the Anambra State. Because Rocha Sokoto, who be known himself, was also a trader in Lagos in 1984-85. Also, people beat them. I didn't know when those guys ever went to all those universities they went before becoming the governor of Anambra State because I was born and raised in Sedenoncha. I knew most of all these guys because if what's his name Sumodo Banko Adidas in Uke. Before he became the king of Igbo of Uke, when he took it from Ileka, this same person was a very dangerous criminal in Onitsha then with John the Bolita. All these guys are the same people that grew up with the Babangida administration because when the Babangida started in Nigeria, that was the time the most Igbo men that are in Biafra land are corrupted. Likewise, those ones I saw when I came down to Belgium here 2 years ago because most of my life I lived in Holland. So what I'm trying to explain now because when they talk about Chibok girls, I saw a bunch of crazy Igbos forming new organizations here in Belgium to go and protest in Antwerp, and I made them in Brussels. I stand up and ask one of their presidents, why are you protesting for the Chibok girls? Does it mean that any of your mother's daughter was kidnapped? Or are you running around because I myself am to teach about the gospel of Biafra because I'm bringing salvation to their area like a missionary journey. Every blessed day, I carry my flag and walking around. Most of them fools calling myself a fool, but I realize the kind of fool inside them is I can't even explain it because in our last meeting, one of them showed up. Only one, the one that gave us always giving us the one that spoke about if you didn't do this or didn't do that, I will shoot you by myself. He's the only one that pays attention to what we are doing, which means he's the only one that stands bold and said how he felt, but after that, he just let us know that at least he is paying more attention to know what is actually going on where we came from. Because whenever there is something going on in Igbo, I think that the whole went up in Enugu. One of them was telling me that it was a planned petroleum tanker was exploded. You are off your fucking mind, not knowing that there is a Boko Haram in your mother's doorstep. Until Boko Haram will bring drama to your own family, then when you see me in the street of Antwerp talking and yelling about Biafra, then you will salute me. They remember that I already came. Because I always say, whatever will happen after God came, that is Biafra that we believe on. But from now on, I will let every person, I've been telling them there will be a time we'll be coming house to collect those 350 euros. If not, we will tie you up down and ask you, why do you believe in Boko Haram? There are telling me if you cannot do it. I said I will do it. Even me personally will do it. Just under my guys talking about Biafra, I can see how much of a job you're always doing. But most of all these guys are bringing down all the time because it's not making an answer. Because you don't even answer to tell us how much they are the power and the women. None of them led us. We increased them down here in Belgium. Only 5.6 guys was that contributed money. When I left in the hotel, because I left a little bit far, the people are telling me, Peter, why did you leave? So I said I told that time, they also get to connect them and listen. I don't want to miss my life, but I don't have to drive a car. Here in Belgium. Now, I don't even know that they took you away from the same hotel and brought you back to that same restaurant again. I was very mad about what's going on, about doing it. Igbo now cannot take any credit about what we do here in Belgium. But what all I believe that so far whatever is available here in Belgium, even if we only 5 or 10, we must definitely do everything we ask for here in Belgium. But I'm not what my day right now. I'm getting from the extra. Very soon now we always flow very serious up music that we put the more kinds of every said Biafra all over the world. And the unbelievable and also the all the food that live in the zoological Republic of the Northern they find out that they are there. Other people they also have some good on there. Because we put it the way it will be our life is then we push every banto my yeah you can for and he whatever comes out of it, I don't need it. Everything goes to what we are doing. Everybody very much. Keep on always but we keep it on. Nothing, nothing will ever happen. Thank you very much, Director. God bless.
Thank you. And God bless you too. I went to Belgium with high hopes, and I'm sure that they will not fail our people. From what I saw, what you need if you dedicated men and you don't need everybody. You don't need everybody. This is Radio Biafra. We are coming to you live and direct from Trinidad and Tobago. We are asking you, wherever you are, pleased to endeavor to tell other people join a family closest to you. Also go to Radio Biafra London and add your friends. Go there to add all your friends to Radio Biafra London. We are the largest gathering of people anywhere in cyberspace, discussing that same issue. That one topic which is Biafra. Therefore, we encourage each and every person we want people to go out and actively canvass for their friends and their family to join us on Facebook. Very, very important. Since people will not carry our news, we carry our news ourselves. Wherever you are, welcome you. This is Radio Biafra. And once again, once again, the number to call is +1-866-887-2084. Heaven knows what is wrong with our Skype. We don't know what is wrong with it. As soon as we fix it, we can bring it here. But Jonathan is wasting his time and his money. He is trying to stop us. He's a lunatic. He's a madman. Your name and where you are, the caller on the phone. This is Radio Biafra.
Yes, Director. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Please, my dear brother. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. Please go ahead, my dear brother. Go ahead, mother. Mother, go ahead. One of us. Go ahead.
I don't have much to say. I just want to tell you thank you and God bless you for always standing on the truth and always say the truth. God bless you.
And you too. And you too, my dear brother. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Keep it up. Brother, we are waiting for you. We are waiting for you. We are waiting for you. Wait.
I'm coming back.
Okay, thank you.
I'm coming back. Thank you
God
very
bless
much.
you.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. He is one of us. Anytime we call upon him at home, he always comes out. He always comes out. And time we call upon him, he comes